The loudest pain doesn't always scream. Sometimes it sits quietly in the corner, smiles politely, and goes unnoticed. Sometimes the people who speak the least are the ones carrying the heaviest stories. This is a story about silence and the truth hidden inside it. In a busy college campus lived a student named Arjun. Most people barely noticed him. He attended classes, sat in the back row, took notes, and left without saying much. He didn't join group discussions. He didn't crack jokes. He didn't post pictures or talk about his life. To others, he was just the quiet guy. Some students thought he was arrogant. Some assumed he was boring. A few believed he thought he was better than everyone else. No one ever thought he might be fighting something. Every day, Arjun woke up before sunrise and walked to a small bus stop on the edge of town. He traveled nearly 2 hours to reach college. By the time others arrived, laughing and chatting, Arjun had already lived half a day. What no one knew was what waited for him at home. Arjun lived in a small, dim house with his mother, who had been bedridden for years. His father had passed away suddenly, leaving behind debts and responsibilities Arjun never asked for. After college, while others went out with friends, Arjun rushed home to cook, clean, give medicine, and sit beside his mother until she fell asleep. He studied late at night, often exhausted, often scared of failing, because failing wasn't an option for him. In class, when teachers asked questions, Arjun knew the answers, but he rarely raised his hand. He was used to being unheard. Silence had become his habit, his shield. One afternoon, during a group project, a classmate named Ria lost her patience. "Why are you always so quiet?" she snapped. "Do you even care about this project?" The room went silent. Arjun looked down and said softly, "I care." Ria rolled her eyes. "Then act like it." That night, Arjun didn't sleep. Not because of the project, but because the words echoed in his head. He wondered if being quiet made him invisible. If staying silent made people believe he had nothing to say. A week later, presentation day arrived. Groups stood one by one, explaining their ideas. When it was Arjun's group's turn, one member fell sick at the last moment. Panic spread. For the first time, Arjun slowly stood up. The room was surprised. Some students exchanged looks. Ria stared at him in disbelief. Arjun's hands trembled slightly as he began, but as he spoke, something changed. His voice was calm, clear, and confident. He explained every detail, not rushed, not loud, but powerful. The classroom was completely silent, not from boredom, but from attention. When he finished, the teacher nodded. "That was one of the most thoughtful presentations I've heard." After class, Ria stopped Arjun. I didn't know you were like this," she said quietly. Arjun smiled faintly. "Most people don't know. They don't ask." A few days later, Ria saw Arjun rushing toward the bus stop and followed him out of curiosity. When she saw his home, his mother, the medicines, the responsibility he carried every day, her eyes filled with tears. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I judged your silence." Arjun replied gently, "It's okay." Silence is easy to misunderstand. From that day on, people started noticing Arjun not because he became louder, but because they started listening better. Arjun remained quiet, but his silence was no longer ignored, because some people don't speak much. Not because they have nothing to say, but because life has taught them to be strong quietly. And sometimes the quietest people don't need attention, they need understanding, because behind calm faces and silent smiles, there are stories louder than words.